Hello friends, welcome to our channel Oshim Roy Online. Today I am going to present a short biography of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose's life before you, the great patriotic leader of our country, India. Netaji was born on 23rd January 1897 in Cuttack, Odisha. His father Janakinath Bose was a famous lawyer and his mother Prabhavati Devi was a pious and religious lady. Subhash Chandra Bose was the ninth child among 14 siblings. He was a brilliant student right from childhood. He studied in an European school in Orissa, Cuttack, later which came to be known as Stuart School. Then he studied in Ravenshaw Collegiate School in Cuttack. Later he came to study in Calcutta where he topped the matriculation examination. He graduated with a first class in philosophy from the Scottish Church College in Calcutta. In 1919, he went to England for advanced study to fulfill his parents' wishes. In England, he appeared for the Indian Civil Service competitive examination in 1920 and came out fourth in order of merit. Netaji was strongly influenced by Swami Vivekananda's teachings and was known for his patriotic zeal as a student. He adored Vivekananda as his spiritual guru. Netaji's urge for participating in the freedom of movement was so intense that in April 1921 he resigned from the Indian Civil Service and came back to India. After returning to India, Subhash Chandra Bose came under the influence of Mahatma Gandhi and joined the Indian National Congress. He started working under Deshbandhu Chittaranjan Das, whom he later acknowledged his political guru. Subhash Chandra Bose was jailed during civil disobedience movement in 1930. He was released in 1931 after the Gandhi-Irwin Pact was signed. He protested against the Gandhi-Irwin Pact and opposed the suspension of civil disobedience movement when Bhagat Singh and his associates were hanged. Subhash Chandra Bose was soon arrested again under the infamous Bengal regulation. After a year, he was released on medical grounds and was banished from India to Europe. Defying the ban on his entry to India, he returned to India and was again arrested and jailed for a year. After the general elections of 1937, Congress came to power in 7 states and Subhash Chandra Bose was released. He became the Congress president in 1938. During his term as Congress president, he talked of planning in concrete terms and set up a national planning committee in October that year. He asked the Britishers to hand over India to the Indians, otherwise there would be a revolt. With the slogan, "Give me blood and I will give you freedom," he started preparing to awaken the country. There was much opposition to his rigid stand, and following differences with Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, he resigned from the post of president and formed a progressive group known as Forward Bloc. Subhash Bose started a mass movement against utilizing Indian resources and men for the Great War. There was a tremendous response to his call and he was put under house arrest in Calcutta. In January 1941, he disappeared from his home in Calcutta and reached Germany via Afghanistan. He sought help from Germany and Japan to fight against the British rule in India. In July 1943, he arrived in Singapore from Germany. In Singapore, he organized the Azad Hind Fauj, Indian National Army, comprising mainly of Indian prisoners of war. He was held as Netaji by the army as well as by the Indian civilian population in East Asia. Azad Hind Fauj proceeded towards India to liberate it from British rule. The INA headquarters was shifted to Rangoon in January 1944. Azad Hind Fauj crossed the Burma border and stood on Indian soil on March 18, 1944. However, defeat of Japan and Germany in the Second World War forced INA to retreat and it could not achieve its objective. Subhash Chandra Bose was killed in an air crash over Taipei, Taiwan on August 18, 1945. Though people of India do not believe this, many people believe that some Indian leaders planned a conspiracy with British government and killed Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. This is the reason why we did not get any correct information about him after his death. I believe Netaji was our real hero for whom we got independence. If he would have survived, we would have enjoyed undivided India and Netaji would have been the first Prime Minister of India. I forgot to mention that Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose got married to Emily Chenki, an Austrian lady, in 1937, and a daughter was born to them in 1942. Netaji's daughter's name is Anita Bose Puff. She is an Austrian economist who has previously been a professor at the University of Augsburg as well as a politician in the Social Democratic Party of Germany. So, uh, viewers, if you like my channel, please give a like and subscribe to my channel. And thanks to you all for being with me all this time. Thank you very much.